Hello everyone. Today's our topic is wicca altar setup. First, today we will be going to learn about how you can set up your own wicca altar. Wicca altar is very easy to set up, but you just need to understand the type of person and the type of spells you are about to do. That some people are very much attracted or connected with the crystals, so you can add crystals to your altar as per your need. And if you are not into crystals but still you love to uh, feel the energies of crystal, you can add it. If you are a dragonian, which or you are into dragon, so that you can also add dragon statues, incenses, and dragon related stuff are on your altar. And if you are a spirit witch, so you can invoke spirits, so you can add different stuffs as per your needs and as per your um, the spells which you are practicing. If you have doubts, you can ask your mentor about what to place on your altar or not. Here we will be not going to discuss the personalized altar. For that you need to ask your mentor. And if you are here, you will be going to ask me, we will be going to discuss about the common things that almost every altar must have, and what are the important factors and the sections in the altar. We will be going to discuss it over here. That is common for all of you. You should cleanse your space, cleansing and placing the basic 5 elements on your altar. So let's begin with the first thing, which is called smudging. Smudging with the Palo Santo, cedar, sage, you might have heard of using the abalone shell. You can light up the incenses and a different type of resins, candles to smoke up and to smell, make your altar smell beautifully. So you can use these type of and things. You can energize your altar for these things. This is very important whenever you're performing any type of spell. If your altar is not energized, you may perform so many spells with a lot of power, but it won't work until or unless you understand them, care for them, and love them. And you should understand these things are really really important for you. So first thing, the understand your type of energies. Ask your mentor what type of energies you are in. If you are a green witch, do understand herbs more deeply, connect with them, and understand the things which you follow. Do not go for the fancy altars which you see online, because that will not gonna help you. The smudges, the things that you see online, don't rush for buying the stuff. Take your time, have patience, and slowly collect each and everything. It totally depend on the person to person, and also the teacher or the mentor who is teaching you the spell, how you gonna use these items initially, and how you want a portable. If you want a portable altar, you should buy only the small items, your small ingredients which you can easily carry in a box or something. Because if you get the big one which is of no use to you, then it will be just a waste of money. So you just first understand the type and the need of yours, and then plan accordingly. Now let's have a look on the basic altar setup. In the basic altar setup, you can see in the center we always place a pentacle tile. Pentacle tile in the center. This represents 5 elements. And here there is a issue with this altar, that on the right side we placed water and the left side we place incense. In basically the practical altar, we do keep incenses on the right side, and the left side we keep the water. Similarly, the god idol is on the left side, and the goddess idol is on the right side. So you always keep, if goddess with the water and god with the air element. Incense is the air element. Some people keep a theme on the altar. Some people uh, don't keep it, so it's your choice. You have to keep it, because we use a theme for casting the circle and doing certain rituals. We do not cut use like we do not use to cut things, but yes, we do use a theme, and we use wand that typical that totally depends upon your energies, what your mentor says about it, what type of spells you do. So you choose the wand and the wood of wand accordingly. Do not rush and buy any wand that is available in the market, because nowadays wands are also available in plastic. So these things won't work for you, because you are going to do a real magic, and if you are using a fancy one, it will be not going to help you. Candles, obviously, it will be going to surely help you out. An offering bowl of salt, bowl of sand, and offering like cookies, cakes, and other thing. These are the hardware material on your screen, like a theme, cauldron for burning purposes, chalice for water, bell for sound, and the pentacle for the center tile, and the incense burner. This is the major hardware material which we buy, and the altar cloth which we initially get in order to set up our altar. Do not rush to buy these things. First, you understand your space need, whether you want a very big altar or you want a small altar. Accordingly, you choose the size. Do not take very big or very small things. Just wait for a moment. You will surely get your things as soon as possible. Now let's have a look on the basic things that is available in the market. The god and the goddess is small. Try to bring small statues. If you talk about my coven, I do not recommend people using the statues. For me, representation with the help of candle will work for me, and using the basem to cleanse the energies, and always keep a salt on your altar. Salt is one of the very important element on your altar. Offering bowl, bell, snuffer, and these basic things, like matchbox. Parchment paper is very important. Nobody mentioned that parchment paper. On each and every spell we use parchment paper. Dragon blooding, we in most of the spells we use dragon blooding. So you keep these things, basic things with you: parchment paper, dragon blood ring. Charcoal disc for burning the incenses is very important. Keeping the incenses always with you is very important. You can make a box in which you keep the essential items. Note down each and every essential items. So parchment, these things, as you on rest, you can see in the center there is a crystal. You can also keep a candle in center. This is a perfect example in the with an accuracy. You can see a beautiful altar. In the center there is a tile. On the right side, goddess, and the left side, god, and the chalice, and then offering bowl, and the water bowl and the offering bowl. Then incenses, black and white candle in the center, or you can keep the box or cupboard or the center. The cupboard is also available. Little almiras are also available. A theme, wand. This is a perfect example of a basic altar setup where you can place some things. Do not buy exclusive or very fancy items, because that will not bring magic. Magic is in you, that is not in the stuff. This is the difference between how we should learn things. We should learn magic. See, magic is inside you, not the that not in the things. The things, you make them valuable because you are going to use these things. So keeping the small crystals in a small bottles, keeping salt always on your altar, keeping little bit of sand on your altar, keeping camphor on your altar, bay leaf on your altar. These things are very essential. You make a box, make a list of these items. If you are on my WhatsApp group, I will be going to share you the list of it so that you can make it. And I will also personally, if you are into my Hika Coven, will surely help you out with the important essential items. Rest, I will also try to write it down and send you in a blog So you can see my description, keep checking it. If you like it, I will surely going to put the important ingredients that you should use on your altar. All right. So that was all about your altar. You can also keep your altar cloth very simple. Do not take very fancy clothes. Now the grimoire or the man, this is journal, or you can say book of shadows. Always keep a book where you are going to write all successful spells of yours, so that you can revise, you can review them, you can add enhancements and all. Thank you so much. If you like my video, please share, like and subscribe, and please do comment on my video. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye bye.